evening, Pretend Football fans. Welcome to PSBN. I am Psych Manders, and with me, as always, is Mal Potato Small. What a show. What a show we have.
I mean, last week we had some of the most fantastic content I think we've ever been able to produce here on this show.
I would agree.
I would argue this might be better.
We build a very complex layer cake of excellence here at PSBN. And frankly, you viewers are welcome to come along for the hellacious ride. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Well, jam-packed for a week 4 dissection of your most shameful moments. Psych sees all with the scalpel, and tonight we will be focusing on the shameful failing of the Cooter Wolves and their most powerful spells. The place? Hillman Wacky House Memorial Arena and Funhouse. The teams flying in on an assortment of carpets, brooms, and fanciful animals and dragons were the Cooter Wolves, looking to face off in a pretend showdown to right their swiftly capsizing ship. Against the Hillman Wacky House, keys to victory. They were looking to roll another luckless team right into the crushing locking cylinders in the basement of the Charlie Wing division. The Cooter Wolves look to prioritize a truly powerful offense led by the demonologist Joshua Dobbs with 26.05 points. Not to be let down, oily Derek Henry managed to mine 23.9 points, and magical Mark Andrews casting 22.5 pretend points in a truly mystical performance. But like every fairy tale, it's all smoke and mirrors, isn't it? And once those golden pretend performances meet the dawn, they just turn into unmitigated shit. Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Dallas Goedert, Nick Bosa. Was he even there? I mean, I don't know if that was some sort of like bait and switch or like some sort of prestidigitation. I don't know. I didn't see it. Not even Justin Big Leg Tucker could manage any sort of headway on the pretend football front. The keys to victory, however, unlocked the floodgates with Christian the Skeleton Key McCaffrey scoring 45.2 points. Tua Tagovailoa celebrating his release from the team mandatory anal probing of the 51ers with 16.3 points. Rashid Shaheed, and that's gonna sound like I just jazzed that up, right? But that's honestly, that's just his name. He scored 13.2 points. And Harrison Butt is too easy Butker scoring 11, count them, 11 kicker points. 11. Now, the more wrinkle-brained among you may notice that these scores don't seem higher on the preponderance of the evidence, but there is a cautionary tale of the right choices not being the right game. The Cooter Wolves did everything right. Absolutely everything. They didn't have any bench blues. They outscored their projections. They just came up against the wrong opponent this week. The final score, keys to victory, 118.8 to the Cooter Wolves, 109.5. Jeez. You know, I heard Jeff Cooter was some sort of wizard, like a powerful warlock with arcane sight and the ability to literally read the future in the palm of his hand. So far, all he's holding on to is his shattered and miserable pride. You know, that's what I call this. Back to PSB. Get that camera off of me.
And now for countering bad trade offers with even worse trade offers. What the fuck? Hold up a second. Let's see how you like that terrible offer. I took that terrible Tyler Algier for Brees Hall offer, and I doubled you on that with that Jamar Chase for my Brees Hall. And then you came back again. Back for Algier for Brees Hall. Do it again. I'm going to ask you for Jamar Chase, and I'm going to ask you for Joe Mixon, and I'm going to ask you for D's Nuts. And that's the end of that chapter. Odell Beckham. 10th place, baby. 10th place. I'm rolling.
Dropping loads? More like dropping trades.
I mean, look, those seemed 100% legit to us. Wait a minute. I mean, what was he even considering the name stock of those players?
Yeah, I mean, do you know how hard it is to attach a nickname to someone with the last name Chase? Disgusting.
The street value of a name like Algiers is amazing.
Yeah, literally. Now get your priorities straight, dropping loads.
Yeah, I mean, look, the wise words of the one and only Devin Funchess.
No, we don't like to talk about him much.
The points. It is not about the points. We do hate him here at PSBN. He hurt us, but that wisdom is undeniable.
Oh man, I don't know who to start. There's not enough Chiefs in that lineup, bud. Not enough Chiefs. You gotta trade for some more Chiefs, man. This lineup, not enough Chiefs. Trades.
Now, certainly having a large number of players on one team is statistically wrought with failure. Now, we don't have to look too far for anecdotal information on that. We have Eric Menzi in this league.
Yeah, that is true. Though Isaiah Pac-Man Pacheco and Travis Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Kels, scoring a combined 33 points will often carry you to a very stinky victory. Speaking of Chiefs. From Not Bill Bruno. Hey, Psych and Mall, thanks for taking my question last week. I've got another one for you this week and would love to hear your thoughts on it. Week 5 at the Beaver Dam in Whiting, New Jersey. It's a day that I'm certain Macho Man Eric Menzi will not forget. Nothing means nothing. Nothing means nothing. And what do I mean by that? I'm talking about Eric Menzi going way to the top. Yeah, unjustifiably. He's in a position he'd rather not be in, but the cream rises to the top. Menzi Madness, yeah, has got more to offer than President Mike Cooter thinks he's got. Yeah, and let me tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Eric Menzi in Week 5. Let me say it. Yeah, let me say it out loud and let me point to the president of the NJCFFL. The Macho Man Eric Menzi is not happy with your decision. Yeah, he's the cream in the NJCFFL, and there's no doubt about it. Yeah, you Psych-Manders, you know he's the cream of the crop. You know who is to blame for Eric's current record? Outside interference, yeah, his moment of glory. Yeah, now he's living in a nightmare, and he is the cream. And now, not only the Week 5 matchup must fall, but the NJCFFL Championship because Greg Cooter, yeah, Eric is the cream. Yeah, the cream of the crop. There's no one that does it better than the Macho Man, Eric Menzi. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. He's better than you are, yeah. And I'm talking to everyone in the NJCFFL, and I'm even talking to the president, Mike Cooter, yeah. Eric's on his way. Nothing is gonna stop him. Nothing's gonna stop him. The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better, yeah.
But I don't even. That has to be one of the most well-written and articulated emails I've ever... Wow.
Got 2 words for you. Hocus pocus.
His commission demands your praise, but repulsed by your gaze. He's coming.
Hi there, Mike Two-Belts here. You may remember me from such championship reigns as last year and the year before that. I'm also your commissioner. I want to commend Syke and Maul for ruling that there is no Cooter collusion. I don't see a need to collude with any of the Cooters because they're all equally bad. But I want to drive that point home. So what I'm going to introduce, and starting this week, I'm introducing a new segment called Commish Comments, in which I will talk about, highlight, spotlight one of these teams within the NJCFFL, including, and sometimes specifically, people that are related to me. Starting this week, I would like to discuss the Cooter Institute Beavers. The once proud and triumphant team ran by my brother Greg has been a shell of itself since I whooped upon them in Cooter Bowl 1, and that was 2 years ago. Get your shit together, Greg. Hell, Menzies better than you, and he hasn't logged in since 2017. You're an embarrassment to Mikey Two-Belts' last name. To the rest of the NJCFFL, I say this. I don't need to collude with anybody because you're all so very bad at this. So, I'm a 2-time champ. Gonna be 3rd. Maybe even a 4th. I don't know. The truth of the matter is, not one of you can stop me. But I'd love to see all you try. So as your commissioner, I say good night, good luck. To Syke and Maul, you're welcome for the additional subscribes and likes.
While we do not accept outside interference on our segment naming conventions...
All right, look, Maul. The man is a 2-time, count it, 2-time champ. And that earns him a little bit of street cred.
Fine. From you.
Well, that's awfully big of you, Maul. Look, the fact is, the Beavers are not the worst team in the NJCFFL. They are one of them. That's an important separation there.
True again. There are other Cooters wallowing winless. The Cooter Wolves...
No, Maul, no. No, let's not. Let's move on.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
All I'm saying is that there are 2 teams in the league that are 0-4, and they currently are both held by Cooters.
That's right. The 2 teams, and one of them which I'm not going to mention.
You're fine.
I ain't gonna do this.
Good morning, Pretend Football fans. With you, as always, is Maul Paderos with our very first player profile for the 2023 season. Today, I have with us wide receiver of the Seattle Seahawks, Jake Bobo, on the line. Jake Bobo, how are you doing today?
Jake Bobo.
Look, it's very lovely to hear from you. We're so glad that you called into the show. Now, you're coming off what has to be your career game in only your 2nd or 3rd game in the National Football League. You caught a touchdown pass in the NFL. Now, everyone seems to want to know, can we expect that sort of production from you in the upcoming weeks?
Jake Bobo.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, I completely agree with you, Jake Bobo. You haven't found your way onto any of the NJC FFL rosters thus far, though. Now, is there anything that you think that the owners of these teams need to know about you personally, Jake Bobo, to get you onto one of these rosters?
Jake Bobo.
I mean, yes, absolutely. Now, that's the kind of feedback, that's the kind of motivation that everyone can take to heart. Listen, thank you for your time, Jake Bobo. It was a pleasure to have you. You have a wonderful rest of the day.
Jake Bobo, Jake Bobo. Jake Bobo.
Well, another PSBN episode in the books. And
How are you feeling?
I'm a little bit shook up, just a little bit. I'm a professional though. Don't psych matters.
Well, the show must go on.
That's right. I am a professional. What happened before is water under the bridge. It didn't even bother me. It didn't bother me at all.
And if it didn't bother you, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Like Lawrence, he's found his way onto another one of our videos. Thanks, Lawrence. And to your question, this is all pretend. None of this is real.
Yeah, but you know what? The colors, though, the colors do actually matter, okay? Because, there are lore reasons for the different colors, okay? It's not just, the same thing with different colors, all right? Just so you know, I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
You know what else we're on to here at PSBN? That is our word of the week.
Oh, yes.
And honestly, I couldn't say it any better than our special guest this week, Jake Bobo. The word of the week is Bobo.
Bobo?
Yeah, Bobo.
Bobo.
It's deep in, I know.
It is. Well, once again, I have just a little bit of a prop here. Move my head around it. It is a large prop. But it's a bucket for all the Kansas City Chiefs Swifts. Barf. Disgusting. Low point of this league. All these Chiefs fans.
I honestly couldn't have said it any better.
Well, from all of us here at PSBN, this has been Pretend Football Now.
You talk about it, these points. Why do you not talk about the actual game of the football, the press of the warm bodies together? That is the important part. The points just come and then they go. It is the way of the game. It is the way of Funches.